It started with a simple noise, a whimper, soft and almost comforting, like a puppy. But what I found in the basement that night was anything but innocent. Mommy told me never to go in the basement, but I wanted to see what was making that noise. It kind of sounded like a puppy, and I wanted to see the puppy. So I opened the basement door and tiptoed down a bit. I didn't see a puppy. There was something else, something wrong. It was dark, but I could hear it. Soft, whimpering noises that made my heart race. I couldn't see anything clearly, just shadows and shapes that didn't belong. The whimpering got louder, like it was coming closer, but I didn't move. That's when I saw it. A figure crouching in the corner of the basement. Its body was twisted, its arms and legs weren't right. It had no hands, no feet, and it made a noise not like a puppy, but like something human, desperate. Before I could think, I felt my mommy's hands grab me. She yanked me out of the basement, her voice sharp with fear and anger. She yelled at me like she never had before, telling me to never go near the basement again. I didn't understand why, but her anger hurt me more than I could explain. She gave me a cookie to make me feel better. It helped, but I still didn't ask her why the boy in the basement sounded like a puppy, or why he had no hands or feet. I couldn't shake the sound, that whimpering. It stayed with me, even after Mommy had yelled at me. It was like the noise had crawled inside my head and wouldn't leave. I tried to sleep, to forget, but every night it got louder. I thought about the basement every night. I couldn't stop thinking about it, about the boy, the one who made the noises like a puppy, the one with no hands or feet. But what was he doing down there? Why did Mommy get so scared? I had to know more. I couldn't just leave it like that. There was something in that basement, something I couldn't understand, and I needed to see it again. I needed to see, him. The next night, when Mommy was asleep, I slipped out of my room. My heart pounded as I crept down the hall. The door, it was still there, slightly ajar. The noise, the whimpering, still faint but unmistakable, like it was waiting for me. I opened the door just a little, peeking inside. The darkness swallowed everything. My feet didn't want to move, but something pushed me forward. I had to know. I had to understand what was waiting for me. The basement was colder than I remembered. The walls were damp, the air thick with a musty smell. I could barely see, but the whimpering. No, it wasn't a puppy anymore. It was deeper, more guttural, and something was breathing. Then I saw it. The boy. His face was pale, almost lifeless, and his eyes, those eyes, glowed in the dark. But his body, it was twisted. His arms and legs were missing. There was only a dark, jagged stump where his hands should have been. He wasn't a boy anymore. He was something else. The thing moved closer, its eyes locked onto mine, and then it spoke. "Help me." I froze. The words didn't sound like they came from a person. It was something else, something wrong. And then, just as suddenly as it had come, the basement door slammed shut behind me. I ran. I didn't even look back. I bolted up the stairs, slamming the door behind me. My heart was racing, my hands shaking. But the worst part was, I could still hear the whispers. Now, every night I hear him. The boy in the basement. The whimpers, the growls, the whispering. It never stops, and it's getting louder. Subscribe for more stories from beyond the veil.